We pray, Lord, for your blessings upon every one of us in the name of Jesus. For your mercies over us, our family members.
In Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, a quiet revolution is unfolding in education. A vision rooted in compassion, a mission driven by opportunity. But why is this community becoming a focal point for educators, technologists, and change makers? Splendor was telling me the things we usually throw away without a second thought, plastic bottles, old fabric, scrap woods, paper, even broken items we think are completely useless, might actually be value in disguise. That sounds impossible, right? How can waste become something useful, even beautiful? Stay with us as we uncover these for you. Ogun State, long celebrated as a cradle of education and culture in Nigeria, is once again shaping the future, this time through technology. At Emmanuel Anglican Primary School in Italupe, Ijebu-Ode, a new chapter is unfolding.
Excellency, the First Lady and myself are a tag team to commission this very laudable project. We commission it to the glory of God and the benefit of everyone who passes through here.
A fully equipped tech hub now stands where, for many pupils, computers once existed only in textbooks. This is more than a donation. It is a bridge between potential and responsibility.
Across our communities from Ijebu to Yewa, to Remo, to Abeokuta, there are children who have heard the word computer and who have seen the pictures and who have seen it in textbooks, who have even drawn it on the chalkboard, but have never touched one, never turned one on, and never explored what it can unlock. Until today, something is changing.
The initiative, powered by Adeola Azeez Community Care Foundation, in collaboration with Teach for Nigeria and partners, including First Bank, Providus Bank, Microsoft, Leadway Assurance, and Berger, was born from a simple belief. Children in public schools deserve the same digital exposure as their peers anywhere in the world.
In academics, learning is a continuous process. I want to believe scholars at TEC are bearing witness. On that note, this tech or facilities connection today will go a long way in improving the quality of pupils' academic performance in technology. You can see that any of our pupils, maybe they go for Yoruba, this and that, but this time around, they go for tech, it took them academically and some other things like that.
Dignitaries gather to witness the transformation, among them the wife of the Ogun State Governor, Mrs. Bamidele Abiodun, and the Deputy Governor, Engineer Noimot Salako Oyedele, alongside education advocates and development partners.
Azeez, I commend you for this initiative and encourage you to continue doing more. Ogun State is proud of and grateful to its indigents like you who invest their resources, ideas, and energy in uplifting others.
The atmosphere was filled with excitement, pride, and possibility. Speeches echoed a shared vision, one where access to technology is no longer a privilege, but a right.
The facility we see today is not just a room full of computers, but a gateway to the future. I'm impressed by the comprehensive nature of this hub, which includes advanced learning tools such as the network-ready desktops, licensed educational software, and high-definition projectors. The solar power system with inverters to ensure that learning is never interrupted by power outages shows the AACCF's commitment to sustainability of its infrastructure, while the inclusion of its CCTV surveillance, smoke detected, and reinforced access controls ensure our children learn in a protected environment.
The chairman of Ijebu-Ode local government, Honorable Dari Alebioshu, described the project as a timely intervention and pledged continued partnership to expand such opportunities across the community.
This our community care foundation is an impact to education and to our community as a whole.
For the head teacher, Mr. Osho, the moment was deeply emotional. He called the Tech Hub a historic milestone.
And the students, well, this is a great opportunity for you. And you have to make sure that you don't just allow this opportunity to slip you by.
In a rapidly evolving digital world, early exposure to technology can shape destinies. Studies show that foundational digital skills significantly improve learning outcomes and the future of employability. By placing these tools in the hands of young learners, this initiative is not just supporting education, it's investing in Nigeria's digital future.
For the pupils of Emmanuel Anglican Primary School, the Tech Hub is more than equipment. It is inspiration, a reminder that their dreams are valid, their future is digital, and their journey has only just begun.
At TechMode, we believe technology is most powerful when it reaches the grassroots, because when opportunity meets young minds, transformation becomes inevitable. This is more than a story about computers. It's a story about access, equity, and the future of learning in Nigeria. The shift in modern pedagogical research marks a definitive move away from simply counting screen time toward measuring the quality of digital engagement. According to meta-analysis published in journals like Frontiers in Psychology 2025, the introduction of information and communication technology (ICT) in a preschool setting shows a statistically significant positive impact on school readiness. Research utilizing the Standardized Mean Difference (SMD) method indicates that subject knowledge in mathematics and science can see an improvement with an effect size of 0.59. This suggests that when children interact with high-quality, structured digital content, they develop a foundational competency that places them roughly 3 to 10% ahead of their non-exposed peers by the time they enter primary education. Cognitively, the first 5 years of life are characterized by intense neural plasticity, making the brain highly receptive to the multimodal inputs offered by modern technology. Unlike passive television consumption, interactive touch screens and AI-driven adaptive learning systems engage multiple senses simultaneously: visual, auditory, and haptic. Longitudinal studies from 2024 and 2025 highlight a 96.6% correlation between the use of AI scaffolded apps and improved scores in executive functions, such as working memory and critical thinking. These systems effectively scaffold a child's learning process, adjusting the difficulty in real time to keep the child at the optimal edge of their cognitive ability, a concept known as zone of proximal development. Furthermore, early exposure serves as a powerful tool for socio-emotional learning (SEL) when used through the lens of joint media engagement. Rather than isolating the child, technology can be a catalyst for cooperation and empathy. Research conducted within the Nigeria tech ecosystem in 2025 demonstrates that children who engage in interactive and digital storytelling with a caregiver show measurable improvement in self-regulation and social turn-taking. In fact, co-play environments involving digital tools have been shown to increase cooperative behavior by 15% compared to traditional solitary play. By treating technology as a digital muse or a collaborative partner, we bridge the digital divide and equip the next generation with the cognitive and social languages necessary for the 21st century.
And that same spirit of innovation is what we are about to see next, as young students discover how knowledge and creativity can turn waste into value. We started with a simple question for the students: what is waste? We wanted to hear the words they associate with it, the ideas that usually comes to mind whenever they hear the term. And here's what they told us.
Waste is any useless useless material that is not needed or useful.
Waste are unwanted and unusable materials that we mainly throw away.
But just a few hours later, those same students had a very different and very powerful message to share.
Those iron spoons and forks and metal, they were useless at first, but then it was used to make art, and it teaches people how to use useless materials and turn them into useful things.
For example, you have a lot of plastic bottles, and instead of throwing it away, you can reuse it by planting seeds in it. Then you can have a flower at home.
I pledge to protect the earth, animals, and nature, and never throw away materials and thinking they are unuseful. I am an eco-hero.
So what exactly happened in between? What approach did these instructors use to shift perspective and spark this kind of transformation?
EcoLab, the Sustainability Innovation Lab under the Innov8 Hub, brought the message of environmental responsibility directly to students of Nigeria-Ghana International School, Life Camp, in celebration of International Environmental Education Day, proving that the journey to a greener future starts with empowering young minds. From the moment we arrived, the hall was filled with students. Their eagerness to learn was written all over their faces. Their attention, their curiosity, their quiet excitement, it felt like the atmosphere after watching a powerful environmental documentary, one that makes you reflect deeply on the future of our planet and the consequences of ignoring the climate crisis.
The funny thing about recycling and upcycling is that it's very creative. For you to be able to turn waste into something of value, you have to be very creative. And I'm not saying that people in the university are not creative, but the younger generation, they have an open mind. Like, it's very easy to open their mind to see different horizons. Upcycle good stuff. Upcycle good stuff. Save water. Save water. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Plant something.
The session began with a series of engaging talks by Innov8 team, who carefully introduced the purpose of the outreach. They explained that waste is more than something to throw away.
A material cannot just be dumped anywhere somebody wants to dump it. Like, you can turn it into a finished product and actually use it. Like, you can turn a bottle into a bracelet, for example. Like, if you get material and cover it up and just find some things that make it look stylish and classy, you can wear it.
Then came the real action. The students were divided into 5 different labs, each designed to teach a practical skill in upcycling and recycling waste materials. We followed them into the classrooms, and what we witnessed was unforgettable. At first, there was a mix of anxiety, curiosity, and surprise as instructors explained the tasks ahead. You could almost read the students' thoughts just by watching their faces. Excitement mixed with uncertainty, questions forming even before hands went up. Examining materials that many would normally throw away: plastic bottles, papers, fabric scrap, wood pieces, and more.
As we can see, people buy plastic bottles and trash it. But there's other uses for plastic bottles, as for example, handband. Instead of buying, you can create your own at home and put it on your hand. It is more eco-friendly to our environment.
This is the first of its kind. This is the first initiative, the first of its kind, coming out from Innov8 Hub. We don't really go to schools this is the very first. And we decided that this year we want to bring it to the society instead of society coming to us. And it was just a random pick. It wasn't a photo, but the way they were receptive to us, they were very eager, they were happy to collaborate. So it's about the can-do spirit of Nigerians at the end of the day. If you see how beneficial this thing is to you, you would want to key in. And because we're more than willing to give ourselves to you, I mean, it just takes an email.
The moment they began walking, everything changed. The atmosphere shifted. Smiles appeared, focus sharpened, the room filled with energy and anticipation. It was hard to wonder what kind of magic the instructors had used. In reality, it wasn't magic at all. It was the power of hands-on learning, creativity, and the simple opportunity to try something new.
About the weaving, I learned it today. How to weave, connect together, but I already have a sense of how to do it in my head. But before she told me, I was like, am I supposed to do it like this? She was not like, yes, it's correct. So she didn't really have to show me much. I mostly did it. I already knew how to do it already. So it's not something new to me. I know how to do it already.
What started as a lesson about waste quickly became a lesson in innovation, confidence, and possibility.
Our group contemplated, and then we thought of this. We thought of the heart hands and then the colorful conception. I'll allow my friend Miriam to continue.
So we didn't want the hands to be normal like everyone else. We wanted it to be unique and have our own touch. And then we decided to allow it to have a colorful feel, so it won't be just regular colors, regular everyday colors.
Just made a plastic lunchbox using a plastic jerry can. They're using the cutter to shape it. Say that they are very useful when it comes to like things you want to carry that they are too heavy or anything you want to store.
For the school management, this initiative represents an important step forward, raising environmentally conscious students prepared for the future.
Yes, teachers do their best by ensuring that they chip in elements of having a good environment in each of their lessons, even before and during and after their lessons. But I would say curriculum planners should definitely create a proper subject that will enable proper knowledge of environmental sustainability.
And for others watching and wondering how to be part of such impact, Innov8 has a message of its own.
So the plan is to take this initiative to different schools in Abuja for a start, before it starts going national. And eventually we'll come to a point where we'll have competitions based on environmental sustainability, which is a key goal because the whole world at large is focused on environmental sustainability. How do we make the world a better place for humans to live in? And Nigeria, as though we're catching up, we're trying to catch up because the world has gone far. Maybe we're just a few steps back, but I mean with this initiative, we can catch up with the rest of the world and hopefully join the leads in talking about environmental sustainability.
Splendor, after everything we have seen today, I keep thinking about a series I recently watched, The War Between the Land and the Sea.
We do not know you.
Well, I am Ambassador Sir Jonathan Hines.
You are not known to us. We would speak with him.
That's BBC and Disney sci-fi drama, right? On the surface, it's about a conflict between humans and an ancient ocean species. But underneath, it delivers a serious message about pollution and environmental neglect.
Exactly. The story imagines the ocean pushing back, demanding accountability for years of waste dumping and damage by human activity.
And what makes it powerful is how it reminds us that waste doesn't disappear. It ends up in rivers, in oceans, and eventually impacts ecosystems and us.
That's likely why global media giants like the BBC and Disney invest in stories like this. With their resources, they use film and storytelling to raise awareness about environmental responsibility on a worldwide scale.
But awareness doesn't only come from big screens and global productions.
Exactly. While BBC and Disney use cameras, actors, and special effects to tell environmental stories, organizations like Innov8 through EcoLab are using workshops, classrooms, and hands-on learning to pass the message directly to young people.
And here on NTA, we remain committed to sharing stories that inform, inspire, and empower communities to build a better future.
This is Tech Mode, your #1 source for technology innovation and impact stories. I am Malami Haruna Dogondaji.
And I'm Splendor Omale.
Logging off.